Yes, it has finally happened. Genshin Impact, the official Genshin Impact Twitter, have announced that they have sent out invitations for the final closed beta. They went on to state that please check the email address linked to your MiHoYo account. If you did not receive one, don't be discouraged. After all, the final closed beta brings us closer to the official launch. Now, I do have quite a bit of information to go over regarding the closed beta and the FAQ that they sent out because, you know, MRSSTIX and I were accepted into the final closed beta. But before I do, we are going to be streaming everything related to Genshin Impact over the course of like the entire week once the game goes live. You'll find our Twitch over at twitch.tv/MMObyte. We will not be streaming on YouTube. We are streaming exclusively on Twitch. So if you want to watch us play through Genshin Impact, you want to see what Genshin Impact is like, make sure you're following us over here. Before we go any further though, let's talk about Lord of Heroes, today's sponsor. Lord of Heroes is a beautiful anime-inspired mobile RPG with smooth, crisp 3D graphics, and my god, no joke, this game looks gorgeous. Rarely do you see mobile games look this good. And to top it all off, the game makes use of some pretty slick turn-based combat reminiscent of the old JRPGs we all used to love. Contrary to the norm, in Lord of Heroes, you can recruit every hero with 100% certainty. This means that you don't have to concern yourself with unnecessary gacha mechanics. The game features a deep, rich story where the player attempts to become the Lord of Avalon and fight to both revolutionize and conquer the world. Global pre-registration has already begun for the game. Depending on how many players pre-register, you could potentially gain access to some pretty sick rewards, money, in-game items. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and pre-register using my link in the description in the pinned comment below. Now, the confirmation email reads as follows. This is an adorable header, by the way, but it reads as follows. Dear Traveler, congratulations, you have been granted access to the upcoming Genshin Impact final closed beta. Paimon has some important info for you before we travel to Teyvat, so please read the following email carefully. The final closed beta for Genshin Impact will begin on July 2nd, 2020 at 7 o'clock GMT +8. The exact duration will depend on travelers' progress made within the game. The exact end date and time will be announced in-game via in-game notice as well as on our official forums. Now, I have covered this before, but what this means is that there is currently an undisclosed, not yet currently set in stone duration of the final closed beta test. It could last for a week or it could last for a month, and that is completely dependent on how much progress players make over the course of the beta test period. Based on the goals of the final closed beta and considering how well optimized Genshin Impact is for different devices, Paimon recommends that travelers select a device for testing from the ones listed below. There are mobile platforms, there is the PC, and there is the, wait, I'm pretty sure they mentioned that they were testing the PS4 as well, but I mean, I guess, you know, the PS4 just isn't listed because it is like a single device. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, please press more information to get more info on the closed beta, and this is actually the the very long kind of FAQ, yeah, the final closed beta FAQ that was linked to in the email. Before I get into it though, because this is what, like 2 or 3 pages worth of text, I need a drink. Oh boy. Okay. I'm ready for this. Taps impatiently on the blackboard. Well, I mean, I was like tapping my face, but you know. Wakey, wakey, travelers. The FAQ for the final closed beta is now here. Better clue yourselves up and play nice, because Paimon doesn't want to have to kick any of you guys out. Can I use the same account on different platforms and retain my game progress? Cross-platform account sharing will be available between PC and mobile. Travelers can switch back and forth and retain their progress. However, please note that user account data will not be shared between these platforms and the PlayStation platform. So this means that you can play cross-platform between PC and mobile, but you cannot play cross-platform between the PS4 as well. Can I switch devices during the final closed beta test period? Yes, you can, with some important exceptions. During the final closed beta, each user can log in on a maximum of 1 device per platform. iOS and Android count as separate platforms here. Example, if a traveler who has already logged into Genshin Impact on an iOS device tries to log in on another iOS device, they will be banned. However, a traveler who has already logged into Genshin Impact on an iOS device is free to subsequently log in on a PC, I guess, without risking a ban. However, PlayStation users will be unable to switch devices during the beta. This is because cross-platform account sharing will be unavailable to PlayStation users. To be clear, the 1 device per platform rule still applies on PlayStation 2. After you successfully logged in Genshin Impact on your PlayStation, please do not attempt to log in on a different PlayStation device. Otherwise, you will be banned. What is my test account username and what's my password? Your username and password are whatever email address and password you used for your MiHoYo account when you completed the final closed beta registration form. If you forgot your MiHoYo account password, you can try retrieving it on the website using your blah blah blah, pretty much how you'd go about normally acquiring your password if you forgot it. Can I share my final closed beta test account with others? No, with a capital N-O. Your account is Paimon's special gift to you. Why would you want to share it? Travelers, please be advised that your test account, your password, and your in-game progress are your personal property, and you must closely guard them at all times. This is actually very important because I remember during the last closed beta test, there were people that offered me the ability to play it using their login, and this would have resulted in not only them, but also us getting banned. So I'm glad we actually opted not to go ahead and record any footage at that time. Your beta access will immediately be revoked if we detect any activity relating to the sharing, renting, sale, and or exchange of accounts. We encourage travelers to ignore anything they see on third-party platforms relating to the sale of accounts, plugins, in-game items, and so on. Is it okay to let my device update system software during the final closed beta period? Please do not change the hardware configuration or update or reset any system software while the final closed beta is in progress. Otherwise, you run the risk of your account being banned. Well, crap, because my phone has been trying to update for days now, and I guess I gotta hurry up and get this updated in advance, otherwise I could potentially lose access to my account, right? What should I do if I believe my account has been mistakenly banned? If you find your account has been banned and believe it was a mistake, please email customer service and they will help you to resolve the issue. Thankfully, I'm actually in contact with 2 different people from MiHoYo, so, you know, all things considered, I might be able to get my issue resolved if something were to happen. Am I permitted to live stream while I'm playing or create Genshin Impact content? You're very welcome to. There is no confidentiality agreement associated with this closed beta test. We welcome travelers to share Genshin Impact content with others via screenshots, streams, video creation, fanworks, and walkthroughs and guides. Thank you, because I'm going to be not only streaming it once again on Twitch with MRSSTIX, but I'm also going to be creating videos on Genshin Impact, like this one included, so yeah. Woo! That said, Genshin Impact is still in development, thus we hope for your understanding in this matter. We also hope that you'll refrain from arbitrarily spreading knowledge of game bugs, errors, and other issues. Travelers who require the official media kit can find it here. Yeah! Will the final closed beta have any monetized features? This closed beta will not contain any monetized content or features, which is actually a little disconcerting because that means that we're not going to see exactly how the cash shop is going to function ahead of the game's actual launch. And I know that is going to be of major concern for a lot of players, but you know what? Whatever. Oh god, I'm gonna finish this before this is even over. Will my game progress be deleted at the end of the beta test? Yes, your characters, your game progress, and other save data will all be deleted at the end of this closed beta. How big is the test version of Genshin Impact? The version of Genshin Impact used in the final closed beta will be around 10 gigabytes. The size of the PlayStation beta test version is around 23 gigabytes. That is much larger. Wow. Travelers should make sure that they have enough space available. This file size should not be seen as indicative of the final file size of Genshin Impact upon full release. What is the best way for me to report bugs or make suggestions about the game to the devs? If you encounter any issues, and you no doubt will encounter a plethora of different issues, trust me, this is a beta test, it happens. Go ahead and contact us via any number of methods there, and if you have any feedback, you know, like, hey, this game could definitely use like more multiplayer features, or hey, I totally wish I could see, you know, a little bit more of the something, I don't know, guys, like whatever. And that is the FAQ for the final closed beta test. I know that a lot of people, there are what, tens of thousands of different people that are going to no doubt be playing through the closed beta. I know that there are various different people that I actually know that got access to it, and that's really awesome. I know that there are also a lot of people that did not get access to the beta test. I'm looking forward to playing it. The beta test, once again, takes place on July 2nd, 2020. So we're going to be streaming this either July 2nd or July 3rd. I forgot, like, what is July 2nd? July 2nd is a Thursday and then a Friday. Okay, so, you know, for that week, we might actually not stream on Tuesday and just have to stream exclusively on Thursday so we can do like a really long dedicated stream of the game. But yeah, here we go, July 2nd. Hopefully you guys got in. Hopefully we see you guys there. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys can play with us. We'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah.
So